Lilith Volker. Oh, hello. What the fuck was that? Hello?
You got called a couple seconds ago, correct?
I did.
That was an associate of mine. He called you. He got nervous, so he hung up. Sorry about that awkward encounter. He was
Oh,
supposed to be my point of contact for you, but he's a nervous little bitch, so he
is
hung
that
up.
right? Oh
Yeah, it's
wow.
kind of embarrassing.
Did I intimidate him?
Richard, did she intimidate you? He's not talking. Oh, he
Oh
says yes.
no.
He says yes. He said.
Oh my. Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
he's
know I
about to tell me. Why, Richard? Sounded
It's
what?
Carmine, yeah.
He says, and I quote, this word is not even in my vocabulary. He said, I quote, she sounded kawaii. That's what word for word, bar for bar.
Kawaii?
That's what he said.
Is he saying I sounded ooh-woo?
She's asking if she sounded ooh-woo, Richard. Would that be, is that what she sounded?
Like ooh-woo?
He said, ooh-woo, kawaii, senpai. I'm sorry. Lilith,
Ooh-woo,
do you know who
kawaii?
this is? Oh my God, she's doing it. She's doing it
Carmine,
too.
yeah, I know who you are.
You know who I am. We must speak.
Is that right? About what?
Yes. Oh, Lilith, there's one thing I despise in this world. It is when a mule looks you in your ass and tells you it doesn't know you're an ass. Or there's also this other thing that I despise in this world. Is when someone plays coy and stupid, knowing full well what the topic at hand is. Which is what you're doing, Lilith. Well, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're right. I do. Where are you?
Where is this? You know where the biker bar is? On Great Ocean?
Great Ocean.
Hookies.
Oh, yeah. I know that one. Yes. I can meet you up there.
There's a pier just across from it. We'll talk there.
Oh,
there will be no slitting of throats on this pier. Just put. You put that disclaimer
right?
out there.
Okay,
yes.
You're not gonna kill me.
No, I thought you were gonna. Listen, I don't do the type of things you people do. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
is that right?
civilized. I'm
okay.
civilized.
Are you gonna be alone, or are you gonna be with this Richard guy?
No, I'm gonna be not just with. I'm gonna be here with one of your associates that you parted ways with in such a dramatic and drastic and disgusting way.
Oh, Bobby. Right.
Yeah, see ya. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you soon then.
It's not gonna bother you, is it? Looking a man in the eyes that you tried to.
No, I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Oh
you need Jesus, but I'll see you when you get here. Okay.
Hey,
okay. I'll see you soon. Okay. All right. You take care now. I'll see you soon.
Day
Hi, Rod.
one.
Day one. That's exactly right. All right. You take care now. It stinks like shit in here.
We're gonna talk about shitty business. Might as well talk about it in the shit heap. How goes it?
Well, I've seen better days, Carmine. How are you?
Not too bad, all things considered. You know, I knew your name was Lilith, but I had no idea that you was a Folker.
That's right. I'm Scissor's daughter. Max's granddaughter.
Oh. So, the scar thing, the salsa, is not hereditary?
Well, it's so funny you asked that. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. I actually do have a scar, but...
What are you doing?
Not because it ran in the family or anything like that. I was tortured over 5 years ago, but I've got it covered with makeup, so...
Oh, you have history in this here state?
Yeah, I've lived here, well, before the economy collapsed, for 3 years. You and I have met before, you know.
Was it pleasant?
Oh, no, you said my dad's car was ugly, so I ran you over.
Pleasant enough. I've had worse first impressions.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, Carmine.
Well, You know, if I had known we were doing business with a Fokker, I would have approached the situation differently.
Oh,
probably-
yeah. Instead of, fabricating videos of me hurting somebody via AI deepfaking.
Fabrication, huh? Is
That's
that
quite
the story
bold,
you're going
Carmine.
with?
That's the truth, Carmine.
You know what I see myself, and what I see when I look at myself is, I see Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. I see the Joker from Gotham. I see Lex Luthor from whatever fucking city Superman's from. I am the villain. And all villains have one thing in common. They're always supposed to lose. I've come to a decision. This was the main reason I was drawn to you and Ramaswamy. Why can't the bad guys win for once in a while?
You know what? I agree.
It's the main reason I was drawn to you. I saw the optics.
Is that right?
Maximilian Thoroughbred. Destined to win. Golden Child. Vivek Ramaswamy. The establishment that people want to get rid of.
You know, I'm not so sure, considering Max is a snitch, and I'm not too sure how kindly people would take to that.
That's the thing, though. In the people's eyes, the good guys can never do bad. You know, rules for me, no rules for thee. It's not a deep fake. I'm not white. We can cut the charades. I can prove to you it's not a deep fake. Fellas! That's Richard.
I just took a shit. Never mind.
Bobby, show her your
Gentlemen.
Scar?
scar. Nick,
That?
show her. It's a deep fake, right? So you shouldn't... Show her the scar.
Oh, I'm not denying that a crime was committed upon your
No,
friend
something-
here.
I've used the same logic in court. AI generated. It doesn't work. Everybody knows it wasn't AI generated.
I'm not denying that you were injured and hurt, but I will be denying the video.
What about the weapon? You know the weapon's been found.
Oh, she
Weapon's
didn't
been
know
found.
that.
I didn't know that, but now she does. The weapon's been found.
Well, this AI generated weapon has been cleaned
Jesus, Lilith.
and damaged.
Oh. Well, Bobby, I was gonna tell her about the weapon, but you fucking spluttered it out. Okay? It's supposed to be cinema. Cinema. I was gonna let it keep going on about the AI shit, but now that you brought the weapon out already, now the suspense is gone.
Yeah, virtual
There's a
reality
weapon.
is pretty crazy these days.
There are a lot of forces at work to ensure Ramaswamy is not a candidate, yet alone the mayor. I'm willing to help you, Lilith. I'm willing to... For a kindred spirit, I'm willing to... Me and Bobby are willing to make all your problems go away.
And why
can
would
do
you
that
want
for
to do
you.
that? Because you want me to help you, the bad guys, to win?
Well, you're not the bad guys.
Bobby, we've all...
We're like the neutral, lukewarm bad guys. Like not like really bad, but kind of bad.
Miss Lilith, Falker, what I'm offering you is an opportunity to be exonerated of all crimes. All Bobby needs to do is say that, you know, you didn't do it, and that you didn't hurt him, and all this goes away. We have two things we'd like to request of you. One is, he's been going on about it all day since whatever happened.
Since day one!
Since he wants his phone.
Day
His phone
one.
card. He wants that. That's his condition. He's not willing to let go of it unless he gets that. Small ask.
I could get up on that stand and say whatever I want. It could all go away with one sentence.
the not so small ass Miss Fucker is. If we help you in your campaign, and we can somehow ensure Maximilian Thoroughbred does not sit on the seat that is destined to be Vivek, so help me God, that we have a seat in your council. That we rise with his ship.
If you had a position in the council, what would you be wanting from the city?
What everybody else wants that's in this race. Power.
Now,
Right.
the thing is, I'm not too sure I can trust you guys.
Oh, Miss Falker, trust was never in the equation.
Yeah, like
Your campaign
this,
dies if you say no to this.
this is the only thing that's gonna stop Vivek and you from not getting acquitted for attempted murder and accessory to attempted murder.
What's the saying? It's a devil you know, rather than devil you don't. Or you know this devil, and you know that devil. At least this devil wants to work with you.
Uh-huh. Are you both still working with Mr. K?
Yes. Yes, we are.
So tell me, why is it that Mr. K told me that Bobby was a rat?
Oh, 'cause he is.
That's not true, Carmine.
It's not.
You realize
say like it's a
Mr. K
dirty
is
word.
the reason, right?
That all
I
this
said
is
that,
happening?
Carmine. I think I said that.
Miss Volker, Mr. K may have put the thought in your head, but you carried out the actions. In a way, this is your mission.
Allegedly.
Clean up. Allegedly, I guess.
That's right.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why'd you do it?
Why
Yeah,
not?
but I don't understand why you had nothing to gain from doing that. It's a huge risk to take for no rewards to reap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You could have just cut Bobby loose and told him to fuck off. But you cut his throat.
I did.
What led you to do that?
Because lessons aren't learnt otherwise if I just let people go. But you fucked up. The amount of times Vivek had been put in the face of danger, where were you? Huh?
Yeah, the sewers one time. I think the other time's probably kidnapped.
You know, it's funny, Bobby. Every single time Vivek had been injured, you weren't always in the area.
I'm to blame for that. I brought Bobby to you. I should have been there, but I was preoccupied doing Mosley runs. And now everything got out of hand.
Yeah, doing Mosley runs.
Bobby's a fuck up. I'm not gonna deny that.
I am not. No, Carmine,
Yes,
you're
you
a
are.
fuck up, not me.
He told me before you slit his throat, you gave him an opportunity to convince you not to do it. What did he say? He wouldn't tell me what he said.
I think I can repeat it.
What did you say?
It was something along the lines of, I just something blah 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 blah. It did and it didn't.
So you threat.
You
I
and
kinda
Vivek.
understand. You know, it's
You and
starting to
Vivek
make
are
more
playing
sense.
checkers.
I feel like I would have done it too, Bobby.
No, you and Vivek are playing checkers, and we're playing chess. I just want you all to know that. You and Vivek, me and Carmine, we are the only people who can end all this.
Neither
No
of
one
you
else can,
seem to
not
be on the
Mr.
same
K.
page.
Not Mr. K, not the police, not anyone else.
We are. Bobby's a little eccentric sometimes. That's why I admire him. But he's on whatever page I'm on.
Right. So, what's stopping from the both of you just siding with Max?
Maximilian?
Mm-hmm.
I have my reasons. I'm not gonna tell you now, but I have a couple good reasons as to why I want to see that rotten son of a bitch sink and burn. I will let you know that you are not my only option. That I do have alternatives. So if you say no, the only one that walks away from this with a boo-boo is your sweet Vivek. Day one. It's gonna be day no more.
It's gonna be day one locked up.
Who else? Pelvis? Corn frogs?
Elvis. Oh God.
No. Doesn't matter.
Party farty?
What's that?
I will say this. I'll give you a little bit more, okay? Just to incentivize you to go along with this. Your odds of winning with me and Bobby on your side are exponentially higher than if we were not.
Does this include Mr. K on our side as well?
No, he's a free
No,
agent.
no,
He's
no,
where money lies. He's not even really our business partners. He just uses people. He's a fucking mosquito. And I know he's a mosquito, and I still went into business knowing he was a mosquito. That's on me.
Can I ask what's so important about this phone, Bobby, that I allegedly have?
I have too many contacts on there to lose them.
He's a simple man, Miss Valker. Simple
I see. Are you requiring an answer here, right now?
No, of course not. No, you need to speak to Vivek. You need to, go through this. You make your decision. By the way, time is of the essence. I'm pretty sure I don't know, maybe there might already be a warrant out for his arrest. Only one the clock is ticking for is you. If we don't get an answer by the time Bobby gets called in for, to sign an affidavit or something, I don't know what to tell you.
I see. And
Oh, and you're gonna have to pretend you two are in a relationship.
what?
It's a part of the courtroom scheme.
Make the lie
Wait, me and
believable.
who?
Bobby Charles.
You got to make the lie believable in court.
Do we have to go that far?
What else? What else would I say in court?
You stepped on him.
Oh God!
Before
I don't
you
know, say
stabbed
it was
him.
somebody else?
Well, the
That
video
is what
says
happened on the pier?
no.
I mean, do you think my heels are capable of making a cut like that? I mean, they're pretty...
No. Before you stabbed him, you stepped on him. We can play into that.
Oh, like
All
some,
lies need grains
some
of
like,
truth.
kinky kind of stuff?
Hey, it's between you two. You cook up whatever hell you two are comfortable with.
Yeah,
And
okay, I
that's
don't
what
know
story
about-
we'll run with.
Without this, I just want you to know, Vivek has no chance. This is an easy conviction.
I must say, I gotta bring something up that has been confusing me. Why the hell is Maximilian and his camp working in a bar that your father used to run? I don't get it. Is your father... What side is your father on?
I think my father's on his side, but he might not be if I tell him that Max is a snitch.
Out of curiosity, what he snitch on?
Oh, Max is the one that submitted the AI video to the police.
That's
You're right.
not true.
It is true. I'm
It is
guessing
true.
Pilbus
Did it.
told you.
Mr. K did it.
No, Pilbus.
No.
Pilbus saw, I think.
Mr. K has sold it to both of them. Max is the one that submitted it to the police.
So
Has
Mr.
he
K has
reached-
the money?
Has he reached out to you, by the way, Mr. K? Has
Nope.
he tried to throw you a life? He hasn't?
He has not.
He will. Don't tell him about this.
Why not?
He doesn't need to know about this. At the end of the day, we're in the business of cloaks and daggers. Unless someone who could be our enemy knows the better.
Uh-huh.
We're mutuals, but we're not friends yet.
Right. Yet.
Same with you, Miss Falcon. We're not friends yet. Who knows? Sky is the limit.
I'll need to talk to my associates, especially Vivek, of course. And I'll get back to you, okay? About this AI-generated video. I think I've upset the president.
Take the shot.
Do you like anime?
Richard?
Anime's alright, yeah.
Don't talk to him.
I did promise some guy
This is your cue to leave. You should probably leave. It's only gonna get worse.
What do you think about her?
Don't answer.
Is she kawaii?
Oh God.
You blew it, Richard.
So we need to talk. Yeah, I know.
Absolutely, I would just love that.
First and foremost, if anybody brings up this video, you
Right.
either, actually both, you completely act in denial / fake AI generated.
Right.
Do not
I'm just
admit
gonna
to
act in
anything.
denial.
Exactly.
I'm very good oratorically.
The PED have a copy of the video.
The PED.
PED, police department.
Oh, I thought you said performance-enhancing drugs. The PD makes way more sense. So does that, what's the plan regarding that video?
Well, let me just take you somewhere first so we can talk about it.
As long as it's not Chumash beer.
No, I wouldn't take you there. I'm not I'm not laughing, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering why not, because I'm a little scared.
What? Sir, I'm your day one. I'm
my
not going
day
anywhere.
one,
I'm not
right?
gonna hurt you either. Absolutely right.
Because I understand if you were to flip and go with
To Max, absolutely fucking not, sir. And pardon my Australian, but he's a snitch. The World of Warcraft
He's a total
expansion.
snitch. He's a total snitch. He's
Yes.
gonna leave you behind. He's made so many promises to so many people. If
Yes,
you
I'm
were
not-
to flip to Max, he would betray you in a second.
I know he would. I'm not interested.
I've got your back. You've got mine.
That's exactly right. Day one. Mr. K had footage of me in the virtual reality world stabbing Bobby, which was obviously fake.
Obviously, fake news media, of course.
He sold it to Pelvis. He sold it to Max. Max then
Right.
went ahead and submitted the video to PD, the cops. They had the video. Mr. What's His Face, Officer Captain Slacks. He wants to have an interview with the both of us.
He's probably gonna want to interview us separately.
Yeah, he will. In this VR AI deepfaked video, you're in it.
Well, crud.
You're seen grittying away, but
Oh wait, was it a good gritty?
it was. I personally haven't seen the video, but for
Was it
memory,
like this?
it was exactly like that. That's exactly
Okay,
right.
That's pretty good. I'm glad I'm in the video then.
So, I ran into Bobby yesterday. He told me that if I returned this alleged phone that had been stolen from him,
Allegedly.
he would testify. He would not testify, basically. He would, you know.
Here's what I would say, Lilith. I don't think Bobby is a trustworthy guy. And I don't think I want to have him, our campaign, rest theoretically on Bobby, obviously.
I
think
agree.
he's a total bozo. And I don't think we should negotiate on his terms.
There's more to it. So, when he told me that, I met with Siobhan and her assistant Xavier. This AI phone, this fake phone that allegedly exists, I handed it over to Xavier for safekeeping because I was almost robbed of it the other day by Rami, actually. And
The woke mob.
yeah, Rami and his associate Ricky, I think his name was, the guy that...
Right, who are so clearly tied closely with Mr. K. Right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that set up the meeting. I think you made a great choice.
Yeah. So, when I found out that Max submitted this video to the police, I texted him. I can see I made the correct choice in supporting Ramaswamy and not you. How dare you
Ramaswamy,
fabricate
that's
something
right.
like that to anybody? And furthermore, talking to the police, Sis will be disappointed. So, in this text, I used the word fabricating. In response, Max replied, "All is fair in love and war. You would know this if you ever read a fucking book. Ditch this loser and come work for me."
What? What an idiot. He didn't say that
Yeah.
it wasn't fabricated.
Yeah. And I
What an
didn't reply.
absolute
So
idiot.
I sent this to Siobhan. And this is honestly really good for us. The fact that he didn't deny
Can I
it.
say something, Lilith? All
Yeah,
this
go ahead.
sounds great. I think
Yeah.
it's going to help our campaign.
Yeah.
Since day one,
Day one.
Day one. Our narrative has been, look at the woke mob coming to get us. And let me tell you, every single potential candidate has launched a full-scale attack, from Pelvis to Max GPT to Cornwood with the police. Every single one of them are tied to this, and this could be our breakout moment to secure this election.
I agree. And I also mentioned to Siobhan the whole Max GPT thing, how he's already been using AI since the start. I mean, it just makes sense, right? And with Max not denying that it was fabricated, it's going to help us a lot.
I think it really will.
Siobhan is cooking currently. She's been working on it all night. I went to City Hall and I checked on the criminal history of Bobby, and he has previous infractions of, like, let me see, illegal U-turn, speeding, and I think a red light. I
Put him in
believe so.
prison.
Exactly right. Lock him up.
Lock him up.
Just now, I met with Carmine and Bobby. They seem to be quite desperate to retrieve this phone. Bobby keeps saying it's because he doesn't want to lose all his contacts, but things got more complicated when Carmine offered a deal.
What sort of deal?
He told me that in almost every single situation scenario, the bad guys lose. Carmine admits that he is a bad guy, and Bobby somewhat kinda not really agreed, but Carmine said,
Wait, are they okay?
I think they're going through it, Vivek, I'll be honest.
They should take a mental health day to really recuperate and stop trying to attack our campaign.
That's exactly right, I hope so too.
Seriously, it's like allegedly stabbing them, you'd think they would take a break.
So, they said they will help us campaign for you and have Max shut down if we agreed to two things. The small thing was that we return this AI phone to Bobby.
Right.
The second one was that we give them seats in the political council when we
So
win.
funny. Lilith, I want to know your opinion, but if you wouldn't mind me sharing mine.
Go ahead.
I want to know why they're offering this to us.
Why?
Because they have nothing. They're so fucked. This
Yes,
is
he
such
knows,
a
Bert.
last-ditch straw attempt, and if we accept an alliance with both of those, then it shows that we're flexible on our leaning. Our narrative of everyone being against us has to be
Yeah,
removed.
he's got
we can't
it.
make any exceptions, specifically if they betrayed us in the past, which is why we should stand against every single person. It's you, me, Shaban. That's it. Everyone else will have to stand to make sure they're even capable of adding to our campaign.
I agree. And I also think we have all the cards right now, and we can play them whenever we
Absolutely.
want. They have nothing. We're exactly on the same page,
nothing.
sir.
And even like the footage that they're going to use, allegedly the footage, the AI footage that they're going to use for us,
Exactly
they
right.
sold it. They're admitting to committing a crime. The police department, just by buying it, someone running at the police department is admitting to bribery and corruption, which
So-
is exactly what we're standing against.
I met with, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Slacks, Captain Slacks. I met with him yesterday and he asked to meet at some point, but he had already seen the video at this point and he didn't arrest me, nor is there a warrant for my arrest, as far as I'm aware.
Which if they had something, they would arrest you instantly. Did he also mention about that hair supplement that I thought he was on? Did he say that?
Oh,
About,
no,
you know, maybe like
he didn't mention anything.
he's not on any supplements. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't believe so. He didn't mention anything.
Would it be crazy under oath to ask him that question on our court trial, or is that just a? No, that's stupid. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah, no, it's not really relevant, but maybe
not relevant,
maybe
not
on a personal phone call with him later on or
Right,
something.
Because I feel like he's lying. He puts the E in PD because let me tell you, his hair's on a PED. Let me tell you. Guaranteed.
Is that right?
That's exactly right. Sorry, go ahead.
So you're thinking that we don't work with Carmine and Bobby, right?
I think
We're
if
both on
we
the same
were to
page
work
there.
on Carmine and Bobby, then we'd have to talk to every single person, and I think we should stand against everyone, just like we did day one.
Day one.
Day
I
one,
also
that's exactly right.
I asked them if they like if this offer from them includes Mr. K, and they said no, this is separate. We're not working with him. And then Carmine asked
Did
me.
you say Mr. K is the one that sold them?
Yes, but Mr. K's only goal is money. He doesn't care otherwise for anything else. He doesn't really have a side, as far as I'm aware. But
Right, but I mean, then he's still engaging in blackmail and extortion.
right, but Carmine asked me if Mr. K had extended a lifeline out to me yet. I told him no, and Carmine replied that he probably will at some point, and to not tell Mr. K about this offer that they are extending to me.
Right.
So it's possible that you and I could even set up a meeting and skip these two bozos entirely and speak with Mr. K and have him withdraw the video. I think we have a meeting with him and see if he has anything to offer us, but honestly, he'd probably ask for money.
That's all that
To him, it's
drives.
business. Yeah.
Money.
Money. It's all money, sir. It's all money.
Then, I mean, that's the one thing we can, I mean, in the best case scenario, if we were wearing a wire, we could just outbid him to delete the video and get that on tape. That
Yeah, but
alleged video.
With what money?
I
I have $200.
We can find money. I have some connections.
Okay. I really think we need to speak to Siobhan before we do anything.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you.
I'm
That's a really great point.
I'm pretty confident that Siobhan can win this for us, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. President. I'm willing to take the fall entirely for you.
Well, let me tell
If it
you,
means
Lilith,
you stay in
that's not even an option. That's not even going to be a possibility. Lilith, you're my day one, and I will not be in power without your support. I will literally make sure that that does not happen. It does not come to that.
Aww.
And the woke mob. And the woke mob.
So even if this whole thing completely ruined your campaign and meant that you wouldn't be able to run anymore, you would be okay with it?
It's our campaign now, Lilith, and then we're going to storm the city hall. That we stand for the people. So let me just say, stand back and stand by. Because day
Aww.
one, if I'm in office, I'll make sure fine folks like yourself are protected from the likes of Melatonin Mobster Max, from the likes of Pornwood, or excuse me, what's his name?
Corn fraud.
Sorry, Corn Fraud, and the other absolute bozo degenerates who clearly are willing to do anything for power.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. It won't come to that, and if it does, we go down together. The sinking ship.
Okay, I mean, there always is next election as well, you know? You can always
We
run
don't need
again.
the next election. We don't need the next election because we already have ours right now. We've collected so much momentum together, and I plan on seeing this election to
Aw.
completion, just
That's
like
so
my
sweet.
wife completes every time she has sex with her boyfriend.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly right, and I do watch, standing back and stand by as I watch that as well.
Well, so I guess I can safely say I made the right choice by backing you.
Absolutely, let me tell you, I mean the words that I say, except about the laser with aliens, because I looked into that. That's very expensive.
Wait, really? How
That's
expensive?
right, I did. It's like, well, here's the thing. I have
You
about
can't call your daddy
$70.
for it?
It's a great question. Let me just, I have to double check with daddy, actually. You're absolutely right. I could actually probably do that.
Exactly right. You have connections.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just asked him to increase my allowance this month.
Fantastic.
And I
Oh,
said, and I quote, Papa, please, more cash, please.
what does that
So
mean?
much.
What,
I
what
just
was...
want some more money. I said, please.
Dude.
Get used to it. You know,
Lilith
I'm learning the
Volka,
whole
how are ya?
Falca, to partake and the destruction of oneself is a very, very idiotic endeavor. I don't understand you. What is going on? Why is it taking you and Ramaswamy so long to come to the table? I told you the odds. I'm giving you an olive branch, yet you must lead me on. Allow me to think that for some reason you want to destroy yourself.
on. I would never lead you on, Carmine. That's not something I would do. Now you're starting to sound a little bit desperate. Are you okay, Carmine? Is this a cry for
I
help?
am not. No. No. This should be you. You should be the one whining and upset, not me. Not me.
I'm feeling quite confident today, Carmine.
You are mad. You are sick. You have sickness of the mind. You do not understand the paradigm that you live in. And here I am trying to show you the way.
Sick? I'm not vaccinated, sir. I couldn't possibly be sick.
Are you keeping Vivek in the dark? Are you a masochist? Huh? Do you partake in occultist behaviors?
Absolutely not. I would never do such a thing.
And let me save you and Vivek. Come on.
Save me from what? The fabricated video?
The law and the court of public opinion. They will skewer you and hang you from the highest buildings. Your enemies are preying on this, and here I am telling you that I am not a foe.
Is that right?
Yes, Volker, goddammit, yes.
Listen, if you want this to work out, you need to be patient.
Okay. Make sure it's not too late. All right? I'll wait.
You better wait.
Take care.
Take care now.
Day one.
Day one. You take care now.
Yes.
Hi, how are ya?
Good. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing okay. I'm just quite exhausted from this long week of campaigning. But otherwise, I'm doing great.
I can imagine. It's
Yes.
Lilith, right?
Yes, that's right.
Lilith Forker, right?
Folker, yes, that's right.
And how long have you been? Is it campaign manager or secretary or
Campaign manager, that's right.
campaign manager? Wonderful. How long have you been Mr. Ramaswamy's manager?
I think it's been about, I'd say over a week now. Since
Wow.
day one.
Day one.
That's exactly
Oh,
right.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You know it, you
feel
know
like-
it.
He
I
can't,
almost
that
know
can't
how to
stop
spell it.
campaigning. Are you sure it's RAMASQUAMY?
AMY. That's exactly right.
So, Lilith, we just need to find out a little bit of a timeline, specifically due to campaigning.
Okay.
So, and I know your lawyer here, Siobhan. She's going to, guide you through. So, what we're looking for is to find out a timeline of the campaign. We know that, unfortunately, very, very sadly, Mr. Ramaswamy was stabbed at Senior Buns.
Yes,
on
that's
the
right.
late evening of the 27th.
Hold on. Before she answers that, officer, I do want to let you know something that Quinn brought to my attention when I came in here because I had completely forgotten. Now I know that bygones be bygones, but she did bring to my attention that one Carmine Costello has a history of producing deep fakes and even did so in his wife beater trial.
Who? Sorry?
Carmine Costello.
How is he related to this?
Did
Just
you
somebody
give
I know who
them the-
produces deep fakes.
Did you give him the TikTok of?
Yeah,
those?
he's also in the Tic Tac
Mhm.
video evidence I
Yeah,
provided the
yeah.
officer over there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Yeah, that's him. That's Carmine
he's
Costello.
sitting
Oh.
in
Comedic
the
terrorism,
passenger seat.
easy
I believe.
terrorism. He has a history of producing deepfakes. Did so in a previous thing. I'm just saying that there's a history here to consider.
There's a lot of
She made me
slander being
aware.
sent my way.
Yeah, Quinn literally reminded me right when I walked in the room, and I'm like, I need to let you know since he is in that
Oh,
other
okay.
assaults, and as I
Okay.
said, the campaign is under attack from all sides.
Okay.
That's exactly
I
right.
apologize, Lilith. I should have read you your rights. So you do have the right to remain silent. You have, of course, anything you say can and will be used in a court of law against you. And of course, you have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be provided you by the state. Do you understand what I've read to you today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I see you have your lawyer with you. Apologies about that. So yeah, we're trying to establish a timeline So we do know, of course, it was reported Mr. Ramaswamy was stabbed at Senior Buns.
That's right.
Were you there at the time?
Yes, I was.
You were? Okay. And I believe you have security detail for the campaign?
Oh, this was before we hired detail, unfortunately.
It was before you hired
Before
detail.
Wayne, that is.
Oh, wait.
If you mean
the
Wayne.
man upstairs.
That's right. Oh, at the time, Bobby was our security.
Bobby Charles?
I believe that's his surname, yes.
Okay, all right. Was he security detail when the stabbing happened at Senior Buns?
The answer. Yeah, you keep answering.
He was in the area. Once the president had been stabbed, he showed up moments later.
Oh dear.
A security guard who's late. Like, what are they worth? Am I right?
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, so he was in the area, but he didn't do his job. Is that what you're saying?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I suppose. Yeah. So of course, Mr. Ramaswamy was taken to hospital. Correct.
Correct.
And did you go with him at the time?
I was not in the ambulance, but I did walk there, yes.
Okay. And did your security detail come with you?
No.
Oh. Okay. And then later on the evening, could you remind me, if possible, if you do know, where you went from there?
After the
After the
hospital,
yeah.
we walked to Senior Buns.
You
Just
walked
continue
all
our
the way?
campaigning. That's right.
Wow. No security detail or with security detail?
Without.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Did you speak
He can't
to...
stop, officer. He can't stop. He literally is just a machine. He can't stop
feel
campaigning.
it.
He campaigns in his sleep.
I'm
That's
surprised
exactly
if
right.
He has any blood left in his hands. He's always got the peace signs up in the air.
No,
We
I
are
am
constantly
equally
under
surprised,
attack. You
Susan.
have to stay positive.
He has great circulation. Jesus, I'm gonna need to get whatever those supplements are that he's on.
So you walked from the hospital all the way to Senior Buns, campaigning all the way, no security detail. How did that make you feel?
It made me feel very afraid, ma'am. It's been hell. I mean, even just today, I was attacked. It's relentless
Wow.
from these people. It's non-stop.
Yes.
They've seen the video. I've
we've
provided them
seen
the
the video.
evidence.
Oh, you saw the
Of
video?
the clear cut
Yeah, it's
terrorism case you
non-stop.
handed them.
As
You
you
had them
saw,
a
I was
slap
just
on
doing a
the
tic
face.
tac, and then all of a sudden they attacked me.
Yeah, we definitely will be dealing with that. So I just need to know, as campaign manager, did you terminate Bobby Charles's employment?
I need you to be fully honest about the nature of your relationship with your subordinate.
I believe Vivek fired him. Yes,
Did you fire him or did Mr. Ramaswamy?
I believe it was Ramaswamy.
And was that by the time you walked to Senior Buns?
It was
Later
before
in
at
the
the
evening.
hospital.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, fair enough.
But him and I, Bobby and I, well, we're seeing each other.
Well, of course, you're the campaign manager.
No. Bobby and I,
What?
we're in a relationship. Yes.
What kind of relationship?
I'm his girlfriend.
Oh. Well, congratulations. I suppose.
Thank you. I've had cobwebs for so long.
Mm. So you walk all the way to Senior Buns, campaigning all the way.
That's right.
And can you tell me what happened after Senior Buns? Any other places that you may have gone to campaign?
We frequently campaign at the hospital, MRPD, Senior Buns, and Mosley's, and we tend to do some Goober driving here and there. But that particular day, I'm not entirely sure. We move around a lot.
Did you happen to go anywhere outside of the city?
No. The president doesn't like
Doesn't
leaving
do
the
all
city.
dirt or bugs.
Yeah.
He's kind of a. Can I say this? He's kind of a pansy.
He's not particularly
doesn't do
fond.
bugs.
Yes, that's right.
Does he like the beach? I mean, if
I
he's
don't think I've even
sunburnt-
shown him the beach before, to be honest.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, we're an island surrounded in beautiful beaches.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What's that?
crazy.
Ireland? Where's that in World of Warcraft?
Excuse me.
Oh, Ireland. I apologize. I misheard you.
Mm. Yeah.
Wait, did you say Ireland or island? I got really confused.
Island.
Okay, island in the sun or?
Island boy. That one.
My apologies. I thought I heard Ireland, you know, the World of Warcraft place. Like Australia.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was funny. That was funny.
Captain,
Wait,
got
can I ask
any
you where you grew up?
questions?
Did you not have any maps or?
Where I grew up?
No, Lilith, where did you grow up? Did you not have any maps?
What in World of Warcraft?
Oh, wait, well, obviously
Hey,
you have a map. Never mind. My question was stupid. Sorry. Continue, officer.
I had that mod installed, don't
you're a
worry.
professional.
So after senior buns, you anywhere in particular that you remember that evening?
Nope. Just senior buns for the most part. It's quite popular there, you see.
Oh, it is. It is indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, about it.
Yep.
Yeah. So Lilith,
Yes.
that evening, just at senior buns, didn't go anywhere else, just campaigning for the evening.
That's right.
You don't remember anything else on your calendar? No trips out of the city?
Nope.
No visiting the beach?
Nope.
I think we should show her. Maybe they can help, jog her memory a little bit.
What if I were to say, Lilith, that...
Oh, if you're referring to the video, so it's deep faked, like I said.
Yeah, the video, really?
Yes, that's
Also,
right.
Why do you say it's
Fake
deepfake? Let me
news.
ask him.
Yeah, how?
Because I was never there. It's not real.
But you don't remember where you were when the stabbing happened, so... Where were you?
But
To
I
be
would
fair,
remember
it was a
where.
couple of days ago. We are ADHD girlies. We're not really good at times. We would invoke your right to silence. We would ask that you give us time to find the viral TikToks that are my clients' alibis.
That's fair. Okay.
Since you're not followers, you didn't see them when they came out on the live streams. So, I mean, a video on social media, just believing it outright. I have to ask this, officers, did you also fall for Coney 2012 or what?
I'm not sure what that is, but I had a crime
Yeah.
scene looking exactly the same as that fake video you're talking about. The fact that somebody could go that far and fake a video and still have a body that is actually slit is really impressive, if you ask me.
Oh, well, like I said, Bobby and I are in a relationship, and him and I like doing things together.
So
And,
why would Bobby claim that you attacked him and stabbed him?
Are you serious? Are you serious? Because he doesn't work for them anymore. He's a disgruntled employee.
He's
a disgruntled former employee.
But he's in a
We-
loving relationship.
Right.
Obviously, you should never mix business and pleasure, and this was a valuable
Yes,
lesson that she should have listened to her
when-
lawyer on as a campaign manager.
Miss Lilith,
He may have been emotional. Go ahead.
we're just trying to figure out the truth, okay?
Oh,
That's all it is.
you and me both, sir. Ramaswamy and I are all about hashtag truth. Ramaswamy.
We're trying to figure out the why. We know something happened at the
I'll be
Shumash
right
period,
back.
but
One
why did it
moment.
happen? Why go that far?
Are you
Maybe-
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Murphy Braun just dragged me in front of a bunch of assholes to fucking excoriate me and say that I'm a shitty wife and he doesn't want to see his kid anymore. Why do men do anything?
I mean, you think that would be justified to take him to the pier and slit his throat?
I hate this shit, man.
That officer earlier when I said it was a wild accusation, I was definitely hyperbolizing, but that's a fucking wild accusation.
I'm asking.
It's
I'm
right
asking.
to silence.
I'm
Right to
asking.
silent. She's,
I
she's
plead the
invoking her
fifth.
right to remain silent.
Okay. And that's fine. I'm gonna go out there and talk to
Want
Miss
to
Flynn. Come this way,
explain why we need to reschedule? Do you two need to talk?
Oh, the vaccine!
Holy
Oh God, are you okay?
Oh,
Monday.
vaccine's gonna
that's
get
what
her.
Maximilian does. We had the vaccine. Oh my god.
I call it the vaccine.
The vaccine, that's right.
Exactly right.
Does she need her phone?
Let me tell you,
Next-
officers. Day
Uh-huh.
one,
Yes.
I want to get you all.
Day one.
Day one, essential oil diffusers in every one of those interrogation rooms.
Oh,
It is
Oh,
so
thank you,
dry.
Thank you.
It can
It
smell
really
like eucalyptus
is.
and help your pores to make sure
Alrighty, you take care now.
God, gods, and signs.
Exactly right.